Hi Leo, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for the 9th through the 15th of April 2023. I hope you guys are doing great. I want to take a second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Leo out there, so do take what resonates for you and leave the rest for someone else. Keep in mind that the energies can reverse or flip-flop. That's not unusual in a general reading. And as always, don't try to push yourself into a story that is not for you. All right, Leo, let's get started. Spirit, can I have the energy of Leo? Leo. Leo. All right, Leo, you are starting out with the Prince of Wands in the reverse. We have the Five of Swords. And coming out together, we have the Nine of Coins and the Star. Okay. All right, so I feel like you're really applying yourself consistently with regard to money. I know that's kind of a side note, but I'm seeing that. And it is paying off. You are going to get what you're hoping for financially. So that's paying off. And that is a side note, but I saw it immediately and I wanted to, I mean, you're putting in a good effort here. So that should be noted. I do see that there is someone that you have had a conflict with, and I do see that you're no longer speaking with them. I'm seeing a very single energy here. And you're healing. There's some healing. I am also seeing that there's a bit of prideful energy, though. So it's like you won a battle here only to lose the war. And I'm not sure that you're quite seeing that. You may not be seeing that right now. And part of that might be because you are very, very much working on your finances and the like. Some of you are just enjoying being single. Let's see who's in your energy. Show me who is in the energy of Leo. All right, we have the King of Wands. You could be dealing with another fire sign, and particularly a Sagittarius, but also could be an Aries. We have the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the Princess of Disc. Okay. So the person in your energy, I feel like they're kind of standing strong here. They're not very pleased with the fact that there's no communication. However, this person seems to be seeing things from a little bit broader perspective. And I'm not trying to pick on you, Leo, but there's something here your pride is not allowing you to see. It's almost like you've won a battle only to lose a war. And this person is seeing it clearly. They're definitely seeing it clearly. Now, that being said, they're very focused on you. With the Wheel of Fortune, there's a sense of things moving in a very good direction for them, which that's a positive. You don't want anyone to be suffering. But there's also a sense of that this was meant to happen, this conflict between the two of you. It's like they're being told divinely that this was meant to happen. With the Princess of Disc, this person is either hoping for some form of communication or an offer from you, or they want to offer something to you. I do see that they want things to move in a positive direction. They are focused on you. Let's see the energy between the two of you. All right, we have the Seven of Swords reversed. We have the Two of Cups reversed. Yeah, this This relationship ended because there was deception. There was some form of deception. And this person feels as if they've seen something here that deception. They've seen the deception. There's a strong bond between the two of you, but you're definitely not on the same page. And that's why the lack of communication. Let's see what's happening. Let's see what's happening between, or that's influencing this connection. The Six of Swords in the reverse. You're both feeling a bit stuck here, unable to move forward. This person is waiting for things to improve, to get better, to move in a more positive direction. But again, Leo, I'm seeing you kind of being stuck in a very prideful energy. Yeah, there might be a decision that you're making. There could have been some third-party energy. You might be trying to make a decision here. But there was something done that was like behind this person's back. And they see it. And that's why this ended. But you're kind of feeling stuck too, but you're kind of stuck in a prideful energy. Let's see the outcome at the end of the week. And they're waiting for a change. This person, this is a more spiritual type of person, I believe. At least for some of you. I feel like they pray about the situation or they meditate. The Hermit, yeah. Yeah, I don't see the communication coming through. And honestly, I feel like, Leo, you're not willing to communicate at this time. Yeah, you're really not. You're focused a lot on your money and yourself. There's pride is what is getting in the way. And so I do think that there's going to have to be some soul searching and some realizations. Your person is also hoping for communication, hoping that something's going to come forward, but I feel like they're not communicating either at this time. So at the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Wands. Yeah, it's a standoff. Both parties are standing their ground, neither one willing to give. Let's clarify. Spirit, why is the Prince of Wands in the reverse? All right, we have the Three of Wands and we have the Eight of Coins. Yeah, you're waiting. You're waiting. There's no communication because you're waiting. You're focused upon your work right now and you're just not seeing eye to eye with this person. So you may be waiting for them to approach you and communicate. The Emperor in reverse. You could be dealing with an Aries. And the Nine of Swords. You feel like the situation got out of control very quickly. And that may be what made you kind of go into overdrive here, that you were going to win this. And now you're kind of looking at it, sometimes at least, and you're worried and you're upset. I do feel that for some of you, that especially if you're dealing with an Aries, you may hope that this person is upset. You may feel that they are controlling. But you're kind of coming across as being the one that's controlling from this reading. And again, I'm not trying to throw shade at anybody, but you're not really presenting yourself in the way that you feel. I feel like at night in particular, or when you're alone, you worry about this. It consumes your thoughts. But your response is to be very controlling with whatever this conflict happened. It's a very controlling energy. Let's see the bottom energy. You feel that things got out of control really quickly, and you're kind of like, how did this, you know, move from 0 to 100 that quickly? All right, we have the Five of Wands, we have the Fool, and we have the Five of Swords reverse. You don't want the conflict. You would actually like to have a new beginning. Now, some of you, it could be in a new beginning in a different direction, but you definitely don't want conflict. I do see that you would rather be alone than to be in conflict. And if there's going to be a lot of conflict, which you're avoiding for sure, if there's going to be a lot of conflict, then you're going to choose to have a new beginning elsewhere. So you're kind of at a crossroads actually here, Leo. You want a new beginning, but you don't want conflict with this person, so then you'll choose to be single and have a new beginning in some other endeavor. However, you could also choose to put the pride aside, to let the pride go, let the battle go, and at which point to heal the connection. Either way, you have a new beginning coming. You're either going to have a new beginning on your own and exit the relationship entirely, or you're going to set your pride aside and have a new beginning and heal this connection. So you're kind of at a crossroads. Let's see their energy. Why is the King of Wands here? Ace of Swords reversed. Two of Cups. They feel like you lied to them. And they're seeing right through any deception that has happened here. It's all out in the open. So I feel like that's what caused the conflict. They feel lied to. The two of you definitely are not on the same page. I feel like this person is the one who may have initially, you know, ended it, said, I'm just done here. And then went into non-communication. But I do see them, you know, kind of watching. I see them seeing right through whatever deception was here. All right, we have the Queen of Pentacles and we have the King of Cups in reverse. Could be dealing with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I'm also seeing Gemini here, or a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But they're withholding their feelings. They may feel that you are emotionally manipulative, and so they're going to be focusing upon themselves, a lot of self-care, home, waiting for things to change in a positive direction. Or they could be manipulating as well. I feel like they're the ones withholding their emotions though, but it's not being done out of a manipulative energy. It feels more that they're focusing on themselves, their home, their money, while they wait for things to change. You're both very career-oriented, it looks like. You're both focusing upon work right now. They also keep an eye on you. And I feel like you're still in each other's thoughts. Why is the Princess of Discs here? Yeah, they want a reconciliation. They're still holding on to you, but they're very guarded. They want a reconciliation. I think they're hoping for an offer of some sort, or, you know, some sort of reaching out. I don't see that happening at the end of this week, though. Let's look at the connection. Because I can tell you this person feels offended, but they're waiting for things to improve. They're hoping and waiting for things to improve. And I do think that they would like communication. Eight of Swords reversed. Ten of Wands. And the Hangman. And you're waiting still. Waiting and working. Waiting and working. there's problems in this connection that is weighing you both down. It's heavy, and it's getting heavier. It's getting so that we're nearing the end of a cycle here. The problems have to do with the deception that led to this breakup. Your person feels lied to. They feel deceived. They feel like they can see right through this. They're not happy about what's happened. And there's a feeling sometimes of them just wanting to let it go, to just release themselves from this. And I do feel like they did. They freed themselves from the connection. You got very upset about that and pissed off about it. On your side, there is, like I said, there's something here you're not seeing. And this has been going on for a long time. So there's a need for you to work on yourself, a need for you to work on yourself and to see things more clearly here. And also to see things from the other person's perspective. It's like you're only seeing this one way. And you're not seeing their perspective. You're not seeing deeper within yourself as to what made you fight so vehemently in this, why you're standing your ground. So there's a need for self-reflection as well as to see this from the other person's point of view. But right now you're just waiting and working and not speaking. Why is the Six of Swords in reverse? We have the Empress. We have the Four of Wands. Wow. So you see this person as your counterpart, Leo. You actually kind of put this person a bit on a pedestal. Could be dealing with a Libra or a Taurus. But you do. You put this person on a pedestal. And it's only when you're by yourself, especially late at night, you are really allowing yourself to feel upset and heartbroken. Other than that, you're in complete control, but you're coming across as being controlling. And it's keeping you stuck. And it's keeping the two of you from seeing eye to eye. You're on different pages here. The person that's in your energy, they're holding back their emotions. They're working on themselves, but they want to bring this back together, particularly if the two of you were married or in a long-term connection. They actually are very much devoted to you, but they're not giving those feelings right now. They're not showing those feelings right now. You both feel stuck. For someone out there, I don't think this is very many of you, there's somebody here that was married in this mix. Yeah, there was someone that feels stuck in a marriage. So it could be you, Leo. They're saying it could actually be either. There's somebody out there though that I feel like they feel stuck in a mix. You're both feeling stuck though, unable to really move forward. They want a connection with you, but I feel like they're waiting for things to turn in a better direction. For some of you, and I feel like it's whoever is in a marriage, this is a twin flame connection. And somebody feels that they're unable to get out of a karmic relationship. All right, we have the Ten of Coins. We have the World. So the silence is going to end. And we have the 9 of coins. All right, so yeah, this silence, it's going to end. I don't think it's going to end in the next week, but I do think it's going to end. And I see you making a sacrifice here, Leo, sacrificing your pride to heal this connection, because you actually do feel that this is your person and you want this connection. This person means everything to you. So I feel like you're processing, and right now you're kind of at that decision. You're at that crossroads, and I feel that most of you are going to choose to sacrifice your pride in order to bring this connection back together. I can tell you the silence is going to end. Now that's for some of you. For others of you, if this is a twin flame or a spiritual connection in particular, I see whoever is in a marriage, feeling stuck in a marriage, and it might be the other person. It looks more like it's the other person and not you. I feel that they're going to choose to end that marriage in order to reconcile with you. But there's definitely silence right now. So I'm seeing different timelines, different groups of you. For those of you not in a spiritual connection, I feel that this person is definitely very focused on you, extremely focused, and they do want a reconciliation. They're very guarded. They're hoping for communication. Either way, the silence is going to end. At the bottom of the deck is the 5 of Cups in the reverse. Underlying energy. So this standoff that is between the two of you will end, and both of you will be able to turn away from the past in order to move towards this 2 of Cups again. So I do think that there is going to be a reconciliation. I'm just not seeing it happening in this next week. All right, let's see if there's any oracles for you. On your side, we have gambling, problems with addiction or gambling, or bad finances. There could be some codependency problems. I did see a little bit of that in the reading as well. On the side of the person you're dealing with, we have open up your heart. It will help you attract more love. And their heart is kind of shut down right now. So if you're a cross watcher, there's an indication to open up your heart. And look at that. They'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. Yeah, it may not be this week. I don't think it will be. But that this cycle of silence is necessary for some reason here. There's insights that are being gained, and I like I said, they will be back. All right, I hope this has been helpful for you, Leo. If you have resonated with this in any way, please hit that like button. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so. And when you do, hit that little bell on the side so that you're notified when I upload your readings. All right, until I see you guys in about a week for your regular weekly reading, namaste.